Alright everybody, welcome back to Original Nick Games. Investigator Show is on again, alright? Original is my first name, don't ever get it wrong. Original Nick Show, that's me, baby. So Original Nick Games here, we are playing Alt Frequencies all over again. I don't know if I want to do this a part 6, or if I want to, or however many parts it was, I don't remember. Or if I want to do a complete reset. Maybe like different choices. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do ending 1, part 1, ending 2, part 2. I don't know. So let's just hit that new game, baby. I already know how this game works, baby.
Hello, listener.
No,
Thank
I don't want to.
Acquiring this radio
son of a
system.
Bitch.
We are going
Thank
to
you.
calibrate your device.
Shut your mouth.
Great. Now, if any time during calibration you want to pause, you can.
Let me back up. Let's check that chapter select. It's Monday. All right.
You're currently listening to Winston. I can't reveal more about... We have to keep our radio frequency hidden, or the police will... Some of you know the truth. Some of you have even found us. Find somebody who knows about all secrets.
All right, so we can obviously do this faster.
Unlock our frequency. Find the truth.
All right, so obviously we can do this a lot faster.
It's 7 o'clock on New...
Today, Foreign Minister Macmillan, she will have to develop, according to the police, if a secret group uses radio waves to share information, can they hide the University of Amento, Vice Chancellor of the... And, with only a couple of days, according to government officials, traffic info, whether to... Thanks for listening. Later this morning, do hidden radio frequencies exist? And if so, how do we unlock them? In the second part of our show, we'll discuss whether this is a... Also, stay tuned for our daily review of Today with Special Plus. It's a full hour of... But first, over to our reporter on the... Every Monday, Tommy visits a location where the...
Thanks, Fred. I'm here at the Galena Layer Poultry Farm, where the owners have found a revolutionary new way to care for their chickens.
Care for chickens?
Revolutionary, right. And in...
Well, Fred, I'm sure you know that laying hens, however cute and fluffy they look, contribute a lot of harmful gas to... Well, Fred, I'm sure you know that laying hens, however cute and fluffy they look, contribute a lot of harmful gas to the ozone layer. The owners of Galena have found a way to diminish these gases, and there is more. Galena Farm claims to have a cure for bird flu. A newly developed special mix of herbs eradicates any chance of flu.
Farmers turned pharmacists.
Well, Fred, if it's safe...
But is it?
So, we...
Oh my. Well, what do you know? We just lost contact with A.
Apparently that's an achievement. I looked up 1.
Find, ask him the...
Well, I guess it's that time again. So, it's Monday on Wednesday. On Friday. Can we just stop measuring our existence? Why not mix it up a bit? Or be creative. Don't be a slave of the... That's my rant. And with that, the lines are open! All right, you know what to do. Oh, and what not to do.
Well, Fred, I'm sure you know that laying hens, however cute and fluffy they look, contribute a lot of harmful gas to the ozone layer.
I need to get out of this job. It's just nutcases saying random things. Let's just get it over with and NSB.
It's a none here.
Well, if it isn't...
News to get you up to speed.
All right, see, I know I can just do that.
To care for their chickens.
Revolutionary, right.
Well, Fred, the owners of Galena have found a way to diminish these gases through purely biological means. And there is more. Galena Farm claims to have... And there is more. Galena Farm claims to have a cure for bird flu. A newly developed special mix of...
Farmers turned...
You could replace it.
So,
Secret messages.
exactly.
Sorry to interrupt, but we got another message for you, and it just doesn't make sense.
Try
with questions, listeners, please. Anyway.
Dang it. Okay. Questions.
What you're saying is...
Find somebody who knows about all secrets. The right question.
According if at traffic weather. Thanks for later this morning. In the also today with Plus overcrowding on. It's a full hour. But first,
Thanks, Fred.
revolution.
Well, Fred, the owners of And There Is More, a newly developed special mix of herbs eradicates any chance of flu.
Stupid. That is
Won't
so
get me.
stupid.
Anything more to add, Anon?
Yeah, lots. I've heard that.
Oh my.
Okay.
Well, what do you
That's
know?
so stupid.
Fine.
So it's Monday on Cat or Be Creative. And with that,
That's
the
so
lines
stupid.
are open. All right, you know what to do. Oh, and what not to do.
A newly developed special mix of herbs eradicates any chance of flu.
I need to get out. Let's just get it on.
It's a none.
Well, if it isn't
I mean, I prefer truth.
sure, whatever you'd like. So, what crazy theories do you have for us today?
That's the one.
Oh, and listeners,
Damn it.
please tell me if you want to ask Anon anything.
There we
He
go.
knows about every secret there is, apparently. I appreciate our listeners sending messages in from our dear Anon, but this one here makes...
Tree farm, where the owners have found a revolutionary.
Revolutionary, right. And in which way?
Well, Fred, the owners of Galena, and there is more. A newly developed.
Farmers turned pharmacists. Is that something
Damn it,
we
damn it,
want?
damn it, damn it, damn it.
Well, Fred, if it's safe, why not?
Damn it, that's not what I wanted.
But is it?
Let's.
While Tommy walks up to the farm, let me remind you that we have more discussions.
I'm trying to get this stupid question.
Fine. Ask.
In about 5 seconds, I'm just gonna-
Weather today. Thanks for listening. Later this morning in the plus it's a but every Monday.
Thanks.
Revolutionary, right? And in which way?
Well, Fred, the owners of. And there is more. A newly developed.
Farmers turned pharmacists.
There we go.
Is that something we want?
Well, Fred.
In the country.
To add, Anon?
Yeah, lots. I've heard that.
Oh my.
This is gonna be stupid, I bet. Just trying to get some achievement. It's so stupid.
Fine.
Or Be That's... And with that, the line is...
It's a.
Well, if...
I mean, I prefer truth seeker.
Oh, and listeners, please tell me if you want to ask Anon anything. He knows about every secret there is, apparently. Before Anon answers the next question, let me just say that I'm not responsible
my
for
gosh.
anything that happens if you follow his advice.
Farmers turned pharmacists. Is that something we want?
I know exactly what you expect me to say, and I'm not taking the bait.
I didn't say anything, my friend.
You did. You think I'm going to tell your audience to eat organic broccoli in order to cure cancer, but that's obviously inefficient.
What a pleasant surprise.
If you could access the hidden frequencies that I'm listening to, you would all know the truth.
I see. Any other piece of advice?
Just forget the vegetable. It's been proven that stones and crystals are much more effective anyway, especially for...
Oh!
That
Guess
was
the psychiatric clinic finally caught up with him. Or anyone else with some uplifting ideas on this Monday morning?
this.
I know, he's asking a lot.
All right, let's see if we can just skip.
Find somebody who knows about all. Ask him the right question. Ask him the right question. Unlock our frequency. Find the truth.
It's on can or Big and with N is B.
It's a none here.
Well, if it isn't...
I mean,
sure, whatever you'd like. So, and listeners, please tell me if you want to ask Anon anything.
Oh wait, I meant the hidden
He knows about
frequencies.
every secret there is, apparently. I appreciate our listeners sending...
Speed.
Let me just see. There we go. I could just.
If you're listening to this,
Good.
it means you found us.
So we got us a
Congratulations.
goofy little achievement
You
there.
have taken the first step in your awakening. You have connected.
Remembrance here,
You are
baby.
being lied to so much more than you know. The time loop is already in place. The vote is irrelevant.
Winston from
We are
Overwatch?
already repeating ourselves.
Yeah, I'm playing the game
Those
again.
Who control the
It's
present
meta.
control the future. Keep listening. Keep sharing. Reclaim time.
So that's chapter 1. We're gonna do.
We've uncovered new information that needs to be shared. We're counting on you. Here are Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop. Amal Macmillan is the person who ordered to activate the time loop prematurely.
Oh, no. Back
Be confronted and unmasked. She acted without democratic consent, and even though she will deny all this, we know this to be true. Spread the news and make sure it sticks.
Temperatures in the south and a small chance.
Hotel meter has been.
Stations will open on the subject of the.
So if you haven't thought about what to, don't think it doesn't affect.
Don't let us.
There is no excuse. There will be a voting station inside of the campus grounds, main auditorium of Building A to be precise. Be there.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Are you hearing this, Jenny?
Sorry, I was distracted for a bit. That sounded. Never mind.
We said we would take all opinions on this.
Are we being lied? Are we being lied to by the government?
This is
honest, Ricky.
So in real.
Just a group of concerned citizens who don't want to be lied to anymore. We're getting many.
No.
Brace yourself. Something that isn't relevant.
If this time loop could have a negative impact on our health, don't you agree that the public needs to know this before they vote?
Yeah.
By the way, we're getting many messages. Please be aware that we can't broadcast anything.
What we wanted was a great.
Mind you all that Sadie's specialty is answering yes/no questions.
Yeah.
On the subject
there we
of the
go. There we
government.
go.
Are we being lied to by the government?
Got it. I remembered.
Sadie, this one's for you, darling. But once for yes, twice for no. I guess Sadie is still undecided. Meanwhile, let's ponder on the... Remember I told you I picked Sadie up off the... In fact, she brought her dog. Wow. Well, guess what? I lied. And it was fun. So, here's my statement.
Oh, there we go. That's the one.
So, here's my statement. Feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with lying every now and again.
So the whole game is mostly just repeating itself over and over and over again. But I like that. It's good.
All right, this is going to be a short rant.
Not to get out there.
Has promised to provide them with extra details, but has also said, quote,
Please stand by while we're
influence the will of printing two victims, whether to, and finally,
Yeah, baby.
we're getting some messages that are psychology and ethics related, but our expert
Rakeem,
investigate.
Yeah. I hope that is original music and not something that is copyright.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist.
Being lied to by the government?
Sadie!
Some denied our ideas. Some even got angry. But this NSB achieved to push himself directly to the bargaining stage. We're getting many.
we have 2 trains waiting to come in.
weather today. Cloudy with low temperatures in the south.
Our hotel meter has been set up and calibrated, so bring it on.
So,
Gotti.
here's my statement, and feel free to repeat.
Do you agree, Shell?
Well, let me tell you a story.
Bummer. You should have called me.
You?
So my friend said she.
Gotti, I remember now. I remember now.
Pulsating headaches because the time loop has already been implemented, and it's messing with her mind.
Go to the news, baby.
Timeloop.
Your report mentions brain tumors.
Gotti, man, we are just going
Just a second. We've
through
received
it all,
an
baby.
Interesting message.
So my friend said she was having pulsating headaches because the time loop has already been implemented. And it's messing with her mind.
Pulsating headaches. This sounds very much like something you found in your research.
In your research.
Does.
Yet.
But since the time loop hasn't been implemented yet, this is most likely something else.
To be honest, we've got messages from listeners who seem adamant that the time loop has already been implemented.
It already has, babe. You should know this by now.
Investigated this?
No, we've not discussed this until now because obviously we have a duty to stick to the facts.
Lights out.
And not spread
Guerrilla
uninvestigated
radio.
rumors.
Obviously. And I certainly
That's
don't
what I
want
feel
to
like
add
I'm
fuel
doing
to
right now.
stories like that.
But this individual with headache symptoms could be the missing link we're looking for.
I have to be honest. I am intrigued.
I guess
my
it's a
science
speed
heart
run
is beating
for
faster, so to say.
ending
And my investigative journalism heart. If you're the person experiencing the headaches, please get in touch. I feel we have a moral duty to investigate this. Also, Minister Amal Macmillan is in the studio tomorrow. I'll personally see to it that we discuss these details with her. I won't rest until we get to the bottom of this. That's my promise to you as a journalist.
Okay, so I don't believe there's more than one ending. But, this is the police one.
This
Lights out. Gorilla Radio. That's a creepy frequency, man.
of you.
That's right.
Right. The presence of citizens unaffected by the time loop could endanger. The presence of citizens unaffected by the time loop could endanger our government's plans regarding it.
Ooh.
If the time loop gets voted in, you mean? Sorry? Yes, of course.
Let's see if that does anything other than what we already
Minister,
heard.
thank you for being here, Mrs. Macmillan.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you very much. Oh.
I'm sorry to interrupt the interview, but we've received a recording from a listener that we need to broadcast.
The presence of citizens unaffected by the time loop
Oh.
could endanger our government's plans regarding it.
What is your reaction, Mrs. Macmillan?
No comment.
More and more details
really
are
annoying.
being uncovered
You
about the
stupid idiot.
implications of the time loop, and you keep quiet. I think it might be safe to say that the government is becoming less and less trustworthy by the minute. Thank you,
yeah.
listeners, for valuing this station and our journalistic work.
Absolutely.
We will not let you down. Thank you for trusting us with this information.
Gotti.
We will investigate and we will find the truth.
We're getting different endings all the time. Ooh, ooh, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'm getting all hot and sweaty. Oh, buddy.
What's happening?
Okay, so it's still... Oh, no, back up.
A police team has breached the door and is... I will keep the lines open as long as... We will never stop. Hands on your head. Our citizens' rights are under threat. Jenny, if you hear this, open the letter.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait. This
Wait,
is
wait,
some
wait, wait,
weird
wait.
shit. Listen.
Jenny, if you...
We're getting... Wait, did you... Jenny? Like the...
This is a list of all the...
Okay, so... We need to try...
Wait. Jenny? What? Like the list...
This is a list of all the other known RMB1. If anything happens to me, please distribute their names so these people can be protected.
Girl, you changed.
I still am.
So basic... Okay. You know what? For anyone who is interested, I have a list of people who are involved in the time...
Yeah, why didn't I pick this one last time? What am I, stupid?
For anyone who is interested...
Rise and sunset are fake.
For anyone who is interested, I have a list of people who are involved in the time loop scandal.
A list? You know I like being rude to people, but I know how it feels to be threatened by... Hey, do me a favor. Just let some journalist investigate.
Okay, thanks, bud. Thanks for...
I need to be fair, and I need to be balanced.
Gotti.
For anyone who is interested, I have a list of people who are involved in the time loop scandal.
Why didn't I pick this one?
What
This
is
is so
this?
stupid.
Was this sent to us? Campus Radio? Can we contact them to verify whether this list is genuine? Let's do it. I'll take personal responsibility for it. But we can't say
Fred
no.
Peterson better not get in trouble. I'm going to be upset if Fred Peterson gets hurt. Speed run, ending 2. The vote. Let's get that pizza going, baby.
Students, friends, rise up. As you all know, things fizzled out fast after News 1 caught that list I got. The government rounded up some people, blamed them for a temporary time loop leak.
Bullshit.
Of course it's
Oh,
bullshit.
she's not. Oh, there we go.
Do they really think we already had them in our sights? Our intelligence agencies were already on the target.
Guess what? We're not voting yes.
We're not voting at all. Friends, students, this vote is fake. We've been lied to and you know it.
The future in which we have no idea if we're being messed with, because we can't remember.
So here's what we're doing. 1, we need to occupy the polling station. 2, if we want to stop the vote, 3, we need food. 3, we need food. Let's fill those polling stations with pizzas. The personnel won't know what hit them.
We want to occupy them for as long as we can, so any food brought to us will help.
For those of you that are wondering what happened to the list that Jenny's dad sent us, we've burnt it.
We believe in the R&B ones, but that list is dangerous.
Yeah.
If we really are in a time loop now, they might be able to break through. We're rooting for them.
Opinions anyway. Couldn't hurt to have one opinion less.
3, we need food. Let's fill those polling stations.
Now this I... So, what are we doing? Okay, so I'm going for the polling place.
Oh, we actually do all 3. Okay.
Rise up. As you... The government... Bullshit. Of course it's... We already have... We're not... This vote is the future. So, 1, we need to occupy the polling stations. Barricade them. Stop the vote. If nobody votes,
Nobody wins. Damn it.
2.
The headaches?
I remember. Well, we all remember.
1, we need to occupy the polling stations. Barricade them. Stop the vote. If nobody votes, nobody wins.
Wow, somebody's calling for a revolution.
Did she start with 1? So there are even more action points?
I want to hear them.
Not on my watch.
But maybe point 2 is about...
Talk radio. NSB is ordering pizzas, ha ha ha. What the heck?
I don't know how you did that, but you did it.
For those we believe... But this is our future we're talking about. Not theirs. The push. Of course it. We already. This vote. 1, 2. If we want to stop the vote, we need materials. Got things like ropes, locks, chains, tents. We want to hear from you. 3.
I needed this to lighten up.
Hell,
You
we
say
all did.
just in time.
What I mean is that we now know for sure that this group was planning to blow up several polling stations today.
Several polling stations?
We found evidence of plans for at least 38 stations, perhaps even more.
And
done how?
NSB is ordering...
I'm going for the polling...
Lights out. Go in the radio. Well, that's...
Also planned to kidnap and kill Minister Macmillan.
Yeah.
Mrs. Macmillan has been placed in a safe...
Of
course, I understand. And...
2. If we want to stop the vote, we...
I don't think this message is meant for us. We're a news station, not a hardware store. Stop the vote, though?
2. If we want to stop the vote, we need materials.
Gotti!
Today, an alleged list of people who... Minister... I don't think this... Polling... Long... Stage...
Immediately called my friend.
Nobody wins. 2. If we want to...
Prank that vote. So, what are we doing? Sending pizzas to polling stations to throw in their faces? Love it. I needed this to lighten up the day. Hell, we all needed it. I'm going all in. Now, let's order pizzas. What's the address of the biggest polling station? Okay, get to the NSB.
Hi, Ennis. It's Lillian. I was just wondering how the dog was doing.
Dead. Next.
2. If we want to stop the vote, we need materials. Got things like ropes, locks, chains, tents. We want to hear from you.
What's that about? Ropes and chains?
Oh,
it sounds like one of those kinky dance parties they're always going on about at Fresh FM.
Oh, my.
Don't think partying will ever stop the vote. Partying never stopped anything. Your brain, perhaps, temporarily. Call me again if you have a better idea. Prove you know me well.
Yeah, it was the pizza. Okay, so we got that. Let's put this on the thing, this one. Huh?
You're not good.
Scared the piss out of me.
What, Michelle?
Thanks.
2. If we want to stop the
Got
vote,
he.
we need materials. Got things like ropes, locks, chains, tents. We want to hear from you.
I'm done with it. I don't ever want to hear.
Not the.
I don't care. No more. I just play some.
A group of young people have entered the location and are now trying to chain themselves to one of the polling booths. The polling person...
Right, as you... The government... Bullshit. Of course, we already have... Guess what? We're not voting. Friends, this vote is fake.
Huh, hold on
So
a second.
1, 2. If we want to stop the vote, we need 3. We
want to occupy them for. If you need materials, let
Jenny. A guy just.
Oh my God, Kaya.
You're on talk radio.
I don't know how you did that.
For those of you that are wondering what happened to.
We believe.
Whoever did that.
I bet. Hold on. Lights out. Gorilla Radio. No, back up. Yeah, I don't know what to do now because it's Monday. Because I sent the things to the things, right? Oh, okay.
Rise up, as you all. The government. Push. Of course, we're. This the future. 1. We need to
that's okay. That's what I do. Yeah.
Barricade them. Stop the vote. If nobody votes, nobody wins. 2.
I like.
Indeed. Thanks to the police intelligence force, we have been able to locate and apprehend them just in time.
Oh, okay. So that was
1.
Okay.
We need to occupy the polling stations. Barricade them. Stop the vote. If nobody votes, nobody wins.
Well. It seems like there are still terrorist groups active. This basically sounds like an incentive to riot. Let's analyze the message. We need to occupy the polling stations. That sounds like a clear threat. The only way this could be done is with violence. That would suggest this group has access to weapons. And that would mean they're allies of the terrorist group that was arrested yesterday. We have heard that the terrorists were planning to blow up polling stations. Could this be a call for suicide bombers?
No.
This is breaking news. Please stay with us while the story unfolds.
Good evening. This is your minister, Amal McMillan, speaking to you live. On behalf of the entire government, I would like to thank you
Thank you for listening tonight. It's 23:57.
It's of the show. Hope you
Be advised, we cannot take the meat.
And now.
Oh, that's Let Me Stay. Yeah, that's what I need.
You're listening to.
Oh, you're listening. So how did I get out last time? Well, let me stay, I guess, this time.
You're listening.
Millen, speaking to you live. On behalf of the entire government, I would like to thank you,
Let me
the
stay in,
people, for your
I guess,
continued support for
this
the Time Loop.
Thank you for your choice, Remembrant.
There we go.
You have chosen to stay. We appreciate your trust in the Time Loop.
That's what I gotta say here, Time Loop, but I'd rather not be stuck in a time loop forever, but oh well, what can you do, baby? Alright, so that was all frequencies. There's only 2 endings. I thought there was gonna be more. It doesn't matter which way you pick, either going with either girl. It doesn't matter. With going by Kaya or the other one, it doesn't really matter. There are there's a lot of other, you know, what you call it? There's a lot of other, what you call it? Achievements. This sounds creepy, my dude. Ugh. It's pretty darn. Oh, that's weird. Well, all right. I hope you enjoyed that. I might just do that last one as like a one little bit there. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun playing this game. I don't remember how much this was. It wasn't terribly expensive, I don't think. I think it was like $10 maybe. Pick it up if you want. I just showed you 2 of the endings. I mean, the only 2 endings, but you can try and get out all the different achievements. There's like weird, funny things that could be said over like different frequencies. I looked up all the achievements just now. I don't want to like spoil any of them because, you know, that's not what I do here, baby. All right, I just present it. With that, I think we're done with this game. Time to loosen the tie a little bit. I will be doing this game again at some point, I promise. I'll be playing this game over and over again. It's a good game. So, with that, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Original Nick Games.